All right. What's up, everyone? Wow, that's a little too orange. I don't know why I always forget to check my screen before starting stream. That's still too orange. Give me 1 second. That's a little better. I think that's it. What's up, everyone? Smiling Squash here, back with another live stream. Today we're back with some more indie game review. This is episode 12 of our little series. I do little bouts of like 14, so we have 2 more games that we have to play. Yeah. I'm excited for the final 2, but also I can't believe it's already been 14 games. My first playlist of games where I did this, it felt like it took forever, but I've had a lot of fun this round of 14 indie games. Yeah, I'm so excited for the next time we get to do this. I think part of it is the fact that I've had an awesome community that has been developed since my first round of 14 games I've played. Since the first time I did indie game review, it's been like a year, and developed a community. I have you guys in chat. Speaking of which, Agent Washington, Genesis, Calliope. I saw Gabby at one point. What is up, Gabby? Yeah, I know, Squash. I'm pretty awesome. But it goes without saying, guys, it's been awesome. Especially getting to share some pretty good moments with you guys. It's been a blast. It's awesome not having to speak to a camera, wondering if there's anyone actually there. So, that being said, y'all are fantastic. Thank you very much for your support. Your viewership is very much appreciated. I mean, heck, if I actually knew you guys, some of you guys I actually do know from personal life, but watching you is my favorite part of the day. Hey, that does not sound creepy. That I don't find that freaky at all. I mean, streaming for you guys is one of my favorite parts of the day. Especially on days where I have to work. Genesis, yeah, man, I wish I knew you. Some of you guys I know from personal life, but if I actually, like, personally knew you guys, I would probably consider you guys friends. It's been a blast being able to stream for you guys, especially this series. Not knowing if I actually know if the game's good or not. It's been a blast. I can't wait to do it again. The next time we do this. I'm still working out what games going to replace this series. I think what I'll do is I'm not going to wait. Depending on if I get on how long it takes to get another 14 games, I want to continue, like, restart this series back in the fall. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Oh my gosh, Genesis. Same, man. I'd consider you a friend too if I knew. Bruh. Maybe go do something fun. I don't know how I could stream something fun while I'm doing it. I don't know how people do that. I mean, I guess you stream on your phone. I don't know how to do. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, guys, welcome. Please smash the living heck out of the like button. Subscribe if you're new. However, already said it, but I'll say it again. Your viewership, very much appreciated. Our main goal here is to provide a positive environment and a chill atmosphere. This game, I don't know if everyone watching at the moment heard, but the music playing tonight definitely helped with that atmosphere, and I believe that it was music from the game that we're going to be playing. The music that we played is composed by Jim Gabriel, and he did. It is I did confirm he did compose the music for the game that we are playing. I just don't know if if the music that was played is actually from the game. Who knows? It probably was. And if it is, oh man. Music-wise, we're in for a treat, I would say. Are you and Doom identical twins? No. We were born 6 years apart. Strap a GoPro to my forehead. I can't find my GoPro, sadly. I'm going to have to look for it. I do have one. Meet and greet. I'm going to have to schedule a meet and greet at some point. That'd be fun. Hiking, or maybe save up some money and walk downtown Cherry No. I don't want to walk downtown Cherry Festival. Never again. After last year, oh gosh. You mean there won't be any kissing in this game either? Lame. If there's kissing, that's fine. There is a maturity rating. For anyone who didn't see any of my posts, there's a maturity rating. And it's for references of we're playing a dragon. It's an open world game. We're playing a dragon. So there's references to hunting, eating animals, and humans. And then there's references of mating, like trying to seek out a mate. I hope it doesn't go too deep into that. Hopefully. And if it does, I will just remain silent and black out the screen. Yeah. And then there's also references to consumption of psychedelic substances. So, I mean, Terraria has a rated T for teen rating, and one of them is like consuming alcohol. One of the reasons is because you consume alcohol and psychedelic substances, and I'm expecting maybe it's similar to that. I don't know. Um, there might be dragon kissing. I hope it doesn't go like in a weird direction. I'm hoping that it's a nice, calm game where, yes, it's referenced, but it doesn't go too deep into it. That's what I'm hoping for. And when that comes, if it isn't, that's gonna knock the score for me down a bit. Um, but yeah. Anyways, guys, before we get into it, follow me on social media. My handles are in the middle of the screen. Also, check the description of the video. There's a link to our Discord down below. Join us. We're still trying to figure out I lost my train of thought. um, we're trying to figure out what game to play. We were having Minecraft as our game, and we would play on our little Minecraft server that we have. But we're trying to switch it up. I've been meaning to get around to it, but life's been a little busy. Speaking of which, I woke up today and our power was out. I had plans to get chores done. I had plans to maybe video edit today, but I was out of the house all day today, pretty much. I got back for dinner around dinner time. Just waiting for the power to turn back on. But yeah, that was my day. I didn't really get much done. Hoping to get more done tomorrow. But we'll see. I went disc golfing again, so that was fun. Let me catch up on some comments. Oh, everyone has watermelon? Amanda and I ate our watermelon in the fridge. We're all out. Oh, I scared you with the Windows noise. That's funny. Let's see. I look forward to the evenings in which you stream too. Everything from watching to chit-chatting and chat. Enjoy it all. Yeah, it's really nice and chill. I enjoy it myself. Let's see. I'm back. How are y'all? I'm doing good. I mean, my power was out all day, but I got to be outside for most of it, so that was fun. Did a lot of walking and throwing frisbees. Calliope. Cabby, Genesis, Washington. Just rereading those comments. Cheese cookie distributor. Cherry Fest is awful. Born and raised in northern Michigan, and I have attended one. Never again. Dude, I've attended some of them. It used to be really tame. It's getting more and more popular every single year. And we used to have the Blue Angels come and do an air show. And the airport doesn't want them to come back. And so I don't want to support it anymore after that. The Blue Angel, I love the Blue Angels. If you don't know what the Blue Angels are, the Navy has awesome fighter jets, and yeah, Blue Angels. There's only a certain amount of people that can join the Blue Angels, so it's like the best of the best of all the pilots in the Navy. And yeah, our airport doesn't want them coming back, so I don't even want to go to it anymore. So much better than the Thunderbirds. I agree. The Thunderbirds are cool, but it's something about the Blue Angels, man. I don't know. Yay, drugs. I want some. Please do black out the kissing. I don't want to see any kissy. Not between dragons. I don't think this game will touch much on mating. I think it'll be like a Minecraft thing. I hope so. I really do hope so. You know, take my wheat cows. Sorry, Stevens. It's so funny seeing the hatred of Steven. We've started a movement. Sorry, everyone who's named Steven. We're not talking about you. We're talking about cows named Steven. Sorry, we're talking about Stevens, not anyone named Steven or with the last name Steven, or anyone with the last name Stevens either. Why are we talking about Steven again? Because I mentioned cow. Yeah. Because Agent Washington mentioned cows. Steve plus cheese. Now we'll respect Steven if he is seen around cheese. That's the only time that we can respect him. I only go to Cherry Festival once a year for the food. Respect. I'd probably just go to the fair that happens like a couple months after. I never go on the rides. Never have, never will. After I learned that the companies that have like the little fair rides, they're kind of sketchy. I don't go on them myself. They used to be really fun, but I learned that they're not that well taken care of as they should be. They cut corners. And I used to listen to a podcast about plane crashes. And if I know anything about cutting corners, it's that whenever someone cuts a corner, that's when it's most likely for a plane crash to happen. However, it has to be for a plane crash to happen, there has to be a lot of people that are cutting corners. A lot. It's like a 17 plus inspection process. Like, there's probably more than 17 inspections that a plane goes through before it takes off, but you know what I mean. Just a little fact for you. If anyone's afraid of a plane crash happening, and you're one of the unlucky few that gets to experience them, just know that it was a lot of people that didn't inspect the plane. A lot of people that deserve the lawsuit coming out towards them. Oh yeah. Working in the summer and hearing the Blue Angels practicing. Oh. I honestly went to see the air show, and the viewpoint from Chick-fil-A was actually better than at the Cherry Festival where you get to watch all the planes. It was way better. If I am completely honest. Bully Stephen. The fair is the best. Yes. Yes, it is. All right, we have officially caught up with the comments. Everyone, if you haven't yet, please grab a snack and a beverage of choice. We are starting up the game. I probably should have said that before starting reading the comments. Wait a second. Whoa. The music is from this game that was playing earlier. There we go. Oh. Hold on a second. This song, I really like. I listened to it before I started the stream, and I made sure to start the stream with this song. This song is so good. Oh. Dude. Ooh. A game by Ludwig? That's not... That can't be the same streamer. That can't be the streamer Ludwig. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to... I'm gonna be... I need to confirm something. I will stream a little past my time. One second. One second. They're taking so long to, like, start their little... Come on, man. Okay, I listened to a thing, and they didn't have him speak. The developer Ludwig. Okay, the answer is I have no idea. The answer is I have no idea. I will get back to you on that. Alright. You are alone in the chamber. There is one wall which surrounds you utterly. It's a reference to Steven, guys. We gotta be careful with this game. That means. in every direction and on every side. The wall is made of love, and it embraces you. Its inherent goodness is an obvious and complete truth. There is a rhythm in the chamber, a beat and flow which has always been. It is the only way you can tell between sleeping and waking. When awake, you can feel the rhythm, and when asleep, you cannot. So we're in a uterus. Gabby. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Would have been cool, though. I saw the name and I was like, ooh. Oh my gosh, my brother's streaming. Which time do you enjoy most? I enjoy being awake. I prefer quiet of the sleeping times. Yeah. Even now in the chamber, you sense the power of the hidden currents, the loving embrace of the unchanging abyss. And I wish I had my blankie. Oh, sad. And the gentle silences of the world. Gained a large amount of water mastery. Oh. Ooh, 1 second. Then after the time you hear a voice. At first, you did not know. That there was a voice. Only a strange sensation unfolding in your mind. A soothing warmth. Pulses of orange color and the comforting taste of brimstone on your tongue. I am loving this so far. And yet, you are alone here in the chamber. Could there be something outside? You reach out, forming a colored echo in your thoughts and sending it beyond your reality. Ooh! Oh. And you are rewarded with an explosion of the purest joy ringing through your essence and echoing through your mind. Voices in our heads. In time, you learn the differences between the emotions, the colors of the mind, that the voice outside the wall would pour into you through its mind song. Mind song? Ooh! In which you would pour back. And so you discover happiness and sadness, anger and calm, fear and curiosity, and an innumerable spectrum of others. No wonder dragons in fantasy novels are considered wise, because they're learning all of this while still in the womb. That's insane. I would say that makes sense. Aw. Yeah, welcome back, Genesis. Hopefully everything is okay. That is a stale graham cracker. Nah. And then the images come. Pictures etched in neon relief in your mind by the song of the voice. Whoa. That's cool. They are images of amazing beings, of stately tree and honorable, reliable stone, of chattering stream and murmuring sea, and of the great giver, who is also called the sun, and of the great birther, who receives from the sun and gives birth to all things, who is called Earth. Bro. That is cool. Earth and sun are the greatest of beasts, mightiest of all the animals, but next to them, in might, are your people, the true children of above and below, the kin unto each other, who are also called Drake. Okay. The voice then asks you a question. O tiny kin yet to be. O tiny kin yet to be, which shall you become? Sun, the radiant one, the great giver who rules and slays and is slain and reborn each day. Or earth, who circle dances to sun's music, who nurtures, peaceful and omnipotent, births all good beasts, knows all silent secrets, and abides forever. For me is the power and the glory and the rise and the fall, both. I wish to be sun. Or, for me is the knowing and the healing and the dance of the circle. I wish to be earth. Guys, which one should we choose? Sun or earth? I chose sleep as my first choice. I don't know. I feel like this one's a really big decision. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Earth. We have one Earth. We have one Earth. Earth. Alright. We have two Earths. I'd choose Earth as well. Okay. No takey backies. We're doing Earth. We're doing Earth. For me is the knowing and the healing and the dance of the circle. I wish to be Earth. The voice responds by singing a vision and feeling of cool, damp earth, pregnant with green life, into you. On this path lies a power, hidden but great. May you find a deeper peace amidst the violence of existence. May you find a deeper peace amidst the violence of existence. I'm writing that down. Holy crap. That's a good line. I need to write that down. One second, guys. 1 second. That's a good line. Whew. Pregante. No takey backies. Pregante. Pregananan. You've gained a large amount of earth mastery. Time has little meaning in the chamber, marked only by the rhythm within you. The wall also seems to embrace you just a little more closely with each moment. Oh yeah, because we're growing in the womb. The womb! Let's go! Home life, baby! The voice... Wait, what? The voice from outside leaves and returns again and again, continuing to instruct you, gently and at a slow pace, ensuring that you can receive its song and build yourself around it. Wow! The language! Do you get starch masks if you are Braganan? How do you tell if you're pregnant? Wow, the language being used describing the simple act of being formed in the womb is like, wow. I need to write that line down. Receive it. The voice from outside leaves and returns again and again, continuing to instruct you, gently and at a slow pace, ensuring that you can receive its song and build yourself around it. Sorry, this is... I'm a nerd. This is some pretty good... I'm liking this. I'm nerding out right now. Just give me a second. That is... I like that line. I'm liking the line. Purgant. Exactly, Genesis. This is such a beautiful way of seeing the growing process of a baby, because you know they can and do hear and listen to you. Oh, yeah. It teaches you of the many good beasts, those of fur and scale and feather and fin. Some are swift, like the hopping long-ear, and some are powerful, like the horned grazers, but all are good, and all have their own music. Ooh. One sec. That's another good line. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop doing that soon, but oh my gosh, the lines, the language, oh. Most importantly, it teaches you the two great laws. First, that you are a destroyer. To live is good, and you may only preserve your life by tearing away the life of others. You must destroy. Find that which calls you and destroy it, and take it into yourself. and grow mighty. Huh. Do I have to be a destroyer? If you fail to destroy, you will waste away and be yourself destroyed, and all your music will become silence. Huh. Second, that you are a creator. All creators are one of two kinds: givers, who give of their essence, ensuring the dance of creation, or birthers, who receive the essence and weave new life from it, bringing it forth in the fullness of time. Givers who give their essence during the dance of creation, or birthers who receive the essence and weave new life from it, bringing it forth in the fullness of time. Wow. We are so dragons are destroyers and creators. When you have grown great, when you have grown great, you must seek out another who is also great and of opposite nature, and through the dance of creation, become a source of the future. If you fail in this, the destiny of the children of heaven and earth will waste away, and where there might have been the echo of your music in the time beyond yourself, there will be only silence. So it is, was, and shall be. Dang. There's a brief silence during which you sense that there is a space enough for one question. What do you do? I ask how best to consume the essence of others. I ask if the voice is my creator. Was it one of two whose dance created me? I ask how to do the dance of creation. I ask whether it is possible to live without destroying others. I quietly consider these deep within myself and sought no answers from the voice. I don't want this one. I'm leaning towards this. But what do y'all think I should ask? How best to consume the essence of others? Was it one of the two whose dance created me? How to do the dance of creation? Or whether it's possible to live without destroying others? I'm leaning towards this one. I think I'm gonna just... Blue? Alright. I ask whether it is possible to live without destroying others. Be not crippled by fear, nor by shallow sympathy. There is no other way to exist. All of the uncountable beings in the one song are destroyers, great and small. Such has been commanded to all by the beast of time and space, which is also called reality. Reality is a beast? Oh man. And so you must accept it with joy. Wow. Reality is itself a beast. That's really cool. But you shall choose just what you will become a destroyer of, and what you will not. And in that choice lies the power to bring change. You've gained Earth Mastery and Water Mastery. Beyond the two great laws, sings the voice, there is one lesser law. It is not great. If you violate it, you shall not be destroyed. Nevertheless, taste this truth, and chain it with your mind. You must seek treasure. Ah, yes. Treasure comes in many kinds, but you will know it when you find it. Treasure is something rare and of worth to all of the true children of heaven and earth. By taking treasure as your own, you shall prove your greatness to other kin. Whether obtained by strength of body or of mind, or any other thing, it matters not. All that matters is that you must gather all treasures to yourself. Some are obvious, but well guarded, and some require little strength, but are difficult to find. None, though, are both obvious and easily obtained, or they would not be treasure. If I do not need it to survive, why must I seek treasure? What is the greatest treasure? Are all treasures such as can be smelled and touched and seen? Will you give me a treasure, great voice? I allow silence to reign, seeking answers within myself. I'm leaning towards these two. If I do not need it to survive, why must I seek treasure? What is the greatest treasure? This game gives me Hollow Knight vibes, but with more lore. Yes. I am feeling music-wise, yes. You sense a gray disappointment, but the voice explains with a patient pattern song. The reasons for being known as great by other kin are many. When the time comes for the dance of creation, only those who are great will be chosen by others to dance with. If you are not great, you will never create more of the blessed and ultimate beings that are the kin. But more important still is the truth that the seeking of treasure is written upon our very essence. We must seek out great and rare things. Even if there were no dances of creation, we would still do it. It calls to us as the sky and the sea and the great green call to all things, a song of invitation. You are kin, you shall seek treasure. Air mastery, okay. The voice song grows softer. Now I leave you, my kin and my creation. You may never hear my song again, nor I yours. Oh, that's kind of sad. I have imparted the two great laws, as is my duty. You are a destroyer, and you are a creator, and these truths are woven into you like warmth, into blessed flame. If you cease to be a destroyer or creator, you would no longer be kin. And you know of the lesser law, the seeking and taking of treasure. Though you may survive and be well fed and strong of body, if you have no treasure, you will never be called great among the kin. You will never know the pleasure of the dance of creation, and your creator self will languish in a frigid void. All other laws are false. These alone bind us. Remember that you are Drakekin. All other beings of this world must stand in the shadow of your beautiful and terrible music. Oh, hold up. That's a good line, too. Wow. Genesis, don't leave Papa. The yellow thing is a baby dragon. Yes. Squash is tweaking. You can tell he's a writer. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is awesome. There's some really powerful lines and language being used, and the way it's being used, it's like, oh. The rhythm which you feel now flowing through you is the rhythm of life. Ooh. To have the rhythm within you is to be alive. Wow. I'm gonna refrain. That's a good line too. Oh my gosh. To be silent without the rhythm is the perfect sign of death. Oh. Oh my gosh. Nature shall now be your guide, companion, and opponent. Your friend, enemy, and always, always your teacher. Wow. There is no being born of the earth, the greater birther and son, the great giver greater than you. The music of our people is great. Rejoice, knowing that your essence has been woven into such a body, and that such a fate is yours. When you at last escape from the wall which I have put around you, both to keep you safe and to test you, then you will be worthy to begin the great adventure which some call life. And with that final message, the idea of yourself exploding from potentiality into reality, the voice fades and is gone. You know that it will not return. Whoa. I just got chills from that. That is, oh my gosh, the lines, dude. This is so good. How do you feel in that moment? Relieved to be alone again, excited to begin the mysterious journey ahead, abandoned by my creator, admiration for my creator, or nothing. Alright, guys. Which one should I choose? I'm excited, but I also understand the feeling of being abandoned. We just got a bunch of lore there. That was awesome. Admiration. Alright. You now know so much more of what awaits on the other side of the wall. You may now guide your thoughts with far more purpose, dreaming of destruction and creation. How great is the voice to give you the gift of such knowledge of what is, and to mold your being from the dark and infinite sea of possibilities. Oh my gosh. Dude. For a time, you are left alone again within the chamber. You feel the measured beating of your rhythm within you and drift in and out of consciousness. The wall seems to have gotten smaller, hugging you tightly indeed. Your rhythm has swelled into mighty chords, and your breath is fierce against your legs. Suddenly, and without warning, the voice returns. It is not a measured song rife with ordered sigils as last time, but a lurid gash of feelings and ideas suddenly thrust upon you. The music stopped. Oh. Beware the other seed, the no-tails, the flat faces. Beware their terrible music. Beware the sea of the others. Beware. And suddenly, there is an awful silence. A space left behind where something should have been. Oh. No other voices enter your mind. A few times, you think you may be receiving a song, but it always proves to be simply yourself, echoing tiny hopes, fears, and dreams. Ooh. Ooh, dang. Meanwhile, the wall. The wall, which is made of love, and which has always embraced you, is squeezing you very tightly. Yeah, he came back to warn us humans are bad. Dude, beware the flat faces, the no-tails. Oh, and with the sounds in the background. Ooh. And then he says, beware their terrible music. Oh my gosh, dude. It's love. Once so pure and benign, has become toxic. You are pressed so mercilessly, you can barely breathe. And to make matters worse, you feel a horrible emptiness, a draining within your core. You must do something. Be still and silent, breathe and wait, or push against the wall. This has to lead to something, guys. Red or blue? red or blue? Push, it's the shell. Alright. It loves you, you know, but it must now be broken. You push. And oh, if I didn't push, I probably would have died. Ooh. You push and struggle, feeling your body move this way, then that. But the wall thwarts your every move on every side. It is not through pushing, but rather through unfolding your whole self, limb by limb, and muscle by muscle, that you at last achieve the first true success in the music of your life. You hear, not with your mind, but with your ears, your actual ears, the cracking and crunching of the wall as it breaks slowly apart, and then see with your own eyes your first vision of true light. Wow. Part 1. Happy those early days, when on some gilded cloud of flower my gazing soul will dwell an hour, and in those weaker glories spy some shadows of eternity. Henry Vaughan, The Retreat. Dang. Oh, there I am. You are somewhere inside the body of Earth. The great birther. Her semi-soft flesh is veined here and there with the grasping roots of trees, or blockaded by stones who stare blindly at you. The air here tastes of comfort and slumber, and your own body feels as though it is in good condition. But you feel a burning in your core. You know that it is the destroyer within, eager for substance to fuel your being. If you fail to find anything to destroy, the emptiness will overtake you and your life will be lost. You sense nothing to consume here, though. A few illuminating rays tumble in from above, but your vision is still dim and unsteady. Perhaps you could leave this place by crawling up the tangle of roots overhead. Whenever you consider a task which your will alone cannot conquer, you will get a sense of whether you will succeed or fail based on your elemental attributes. Climbing up the roots would require a certain amount of fluidity and flexibility, which are the domain of the water element. Red indicates that you cannot succeed, at least not without problems. In your current state, while green indicates your feeling that you certainly can, yellow means that it is too close to be sure. As you make choices, your health and energy may be affected as well. Success brings benefits, but be not too afraid of failure. Through it, all beings learn and grow strong. While success has little to teach, now choose, newborn. What will you do? Examine what is left of the wall. Claw your way through the hard earth downwards in the direction of Earth's embrace. Claw your way through the soft soil sideways and upwards through the light. Use your limbs and jaws to climb directly up the hanging roots. So this one... Yeah, that's what I expected, Genesis. If you don't fight to get out, you'll be stillborn, aka die. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm going to do the hard decision. You flow steadily upwards through the hidden spaces between the roots and stones, twisting your body to fill the empty spaces. The light grows as you emerge into a still larger chamber. This space is much larger than the last, and though you are still sheltered by Earth's body, light is more plentiful here, and you may be approaching her skin. A clean azure flavor slides across your tongue. Water, the comforter and supporter of all life, is here, gathered into a still body before you. Something within resonates with you, with it. Something within you resonates with it, drawing you towards it. What is your will? Draw closer to the water. Leave this place behind. The light outside calls urgently. I have no idea if I'm an earth dragon, to be honest. Draw closer to the water or leave this place behind? Water. Yeah. You move closer. I look funky. For the first time, you see yourself. Your body, sculpted and painted by time and space, is almost beyond description. Your armor shines subtly with Earth's rich hues, like the promise of precious things buried deep. Your feathers, each one dyed with more colors than you know the names of, long for the touch of air, and you are crowned with plumes, so that all other good beasts may know your sovereignty. Whoa, that is cool. Is that even a dragon? I think our wings are growing. I'm pretty sure our wings are growing. I don't know about that dragon. It looks like it was meant to have wings, but doesn't. Like it's not done. Is he? Yes, we're a baby. Yeah. The arm shapes were a little weird, but we're a baby dragon. So I mean, yeah. Your feathers, each one dyed with more. Your long neck, graceful limbs, and supple tail transform every motion into a weaving cascade of flowing movement. Seeing your true form for the first time, you feel surprised, afraid, proud, peaceful. I'm going to go with my genuine emotion, surprised. That this complex beast, full of fierce beauty and limitless potential, should be you is almost unbelievable. Can this sacred frame truly be your own? Can so perfect a marriage of above and below exist? It can. Yes, it can. This is the body into which your essence has been woven. These are the limbs with which you will walk the paths of this life, the teeth and claws with which you will mete out the judgment of destruction upon other beings. This is the fruit of your creators, and this is the body whose pattern may be bequeathed to others if you survive long enough and are found worthy. This is yourself. You've gained some air mastery. What is your will? Consume some water. Leave this place. Behind the light outside calls, consume water. I noticed that grow. We're consuming. You lower your mouth to the body of water and use your tongue to take some of it into you. It flows pleasantly down, trickling to your core, relieving you of a little of the emptiness within and soothing your essence. You gained a little energy. Water's reputation as a friend to all life is apparently well deserved. Your core demands something which water alone cannot slake, though. With nothing else to do within this space, you follow the whispering air and light outward. The arms are a little weird, but I'm sure that'll change later. Now that you have emerged from the Great Mother's flesh, you can see her more completely, and her power and beauty are beyond your wildest hope. The trees are her feathers, and the mountains her spine. Her breath is the wind, and her essence flows in streams, rivers, and the distant sea. Above you, sun, the great giver, shines his own endless essence down upon earth. He blazes above you, mighty in his glory, beautiful and shameless in his circled dance of creation, by which all that carries the rhythm of life is ultimately begotten. The air between them is sweet with life and light, the fruits of their union. The wind blows, teasing your wings. A wild desire to tread the air, to rise above, fills you. What will you do? Embrace the wind, spread your wings and fly. Know your limitations, climb down from the promontory safely. There we go. Look at that. It looks weird because our wings are attached to our arms. That makes sense. That makes more sense now. You spread your wings and leap fearlessly from the heights, knowing that Earth cannot hold your Drake-kin greatness. For a single beautiful moment, you hang in the air, and then... Oh no! Earth rushes swiftly at you. Frantic flailing of your limbs does nothing. You tumble to the ground, crashing through treetops, then limbs, then bushes, then the cruel, unforgiving ground. Oh. The Fool. It is fitting that a kin's reach should exceed their grasp. Failure is a far, far better teacher than success. Tiny bonus to all 4 elements. Dang. Oops. Body ringing with pain, you slowly recover from nature's rebuke. Apparently, you are not yet worthy of treading the boundless paths of the above. You sense that you have much growing and learning to do before you can realize your dream of a few moments ago. Your miserably failed attempt at flight seems to have been witnessed by a small winged beast. A winged beast sounds more sophisticated, so that's what I'm going to go with. A lesser child of Earth and Sun. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna eat another stale graham cracker. It stands out against its surroundings in bold black and white. It laughs at you, insulting you with a mocking song.
The mighty Drakekin once ruled over Earth. Now I have seen Earth rules their race. O thou who tried to fly.
Wait, this is a song.
The mighty Drakekin once ruled over Earth. Now I have seen Earth rules their race. O thou who tried to fly just after birth, are chained like a slave by her downward embrace. Chick, 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 chick. Let the shame of my song and your body's own pain teach you this. Only reach for what you can attain. Chick, 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 chick.
You've learned more about the way of the white blacks. How will you respond? Reply with a mockery song of your own. Endure the mockery calmly. Attempt to get it to divulge a secret. Attack the insolent white black. Ooh. Chick-fil-A. That's awesome. I'm going with either reply or attack. Well, what's everyone else feeling? Reply. Refusing to reduce yourself to the rhymes of the little flyers, you respond. Safely you sit, out of reach, and hurl insults, but you would surely... Safely you sit, out of reach, and hurl insults, but you would surely not dare to fight even a newborn of the mighty kin. Your flesh smells rancid, your bones hollow and meatless. You envy the treasure of greater beings, scrabbling in the dust of shiny things of little worth. You mock yourself, mocking those whose great way you imitate. O brief erling, the flesh of your grandchildren will have rotted to dust in a mere 100 turnings, but my song will echo still in this land. My good song, my strong song of the first children above and below. Such are the images which you project into the white black's mind, assaulting its senses with truths, showing its smallness next to the might of the drake. Being dealt with such a severe blow to its ego by a mere hatchling is too much for the white black, and it shamefully takes wing. In its chagrin, it drops a shiny object. It's bird poop, and though it may be of little worth, you've gained your first treasure. Ooh. Shinestone Bauble. While simple and lacking any special powers, this bauble reminds you of your very first success. Heck yeah! Yes! Oh. Moving on, you allow the hillside to guide you downward. You have been following this path of a swift running river for some time when you are struck by a powerful scent. Flicking your tongue out, you taste the sacred essence of one of the kin on the breeze, floating on twin wings of pain and decay. There is another flavor as well. Something strange, something animal but not, something other. You shudder, your feathers raised upward involuntarily. What could these strangers' scents mean? The kin whose scent you now smell could possibly explain, but you are now hatched, and beyond the chamber, all kin are rivals, seldom welcoming the scent of other drake in their territory. Still, there's something familiar in that scent, something which tugs at the corners of your mind. Steeling yourself, you carefully draw closer to its source. Oh. Destruction. The horrible stillness of a body empty of spirit. The noble red essence of a great kin shed not in a true dance of destruction, but trapped, tortured, the confusion, the pain. In the synergy between its scent and yours, you know without a doubt, this was the great being who instructed you as the voice. This was one of your creators. Oh. Oh, that's sad. Its rhythm is now silenced, its songs forever stilled. Already, tiny spirits of decay infest the vast body, feeding off of it, reducing it to void. Something is clawing at you from within, straining at your heartbone and flooding your mind. Fear and rage and shuddering nausea overtake you, one after another, growing and writhing within. It's either Papa or Mama. You feel yourself instinctively belch fire seed into the back of your throat. only just managing to swallow it again, denying it the chance to explode into a searing flame to consume the things which now sing and dance near the ruins of one who created you. The things, what are they? There's something wrong with them. Something very, very wrong. They seem to have more than one skin, some of them belonging to other animals. The brightness of their body heat is darkened by the cold, dead hides they cover themselves in. There is something strange about their oily scent, something familiar, but alongside that, something completely other. Like no true animal, they clutch strange things in their forepaws, which you cannot identify, though they reek of the blood of trees. But most horrifyingly, they have no tails. They are tailless. You are split inside, the air within you screaming to run away as fast as you can from this place, and the fire within you urging to destroy these no tails. Decide quickly. Destroy the no tails. Flee from this place of destruction. Try to keep silent and draw close. I'm thinking flee. Yeah. You flow rapidly through the underbrush, scrambling over rotting tree corpses and crashing through shrubs until there is no trace of either scent or sound of the no-tails. They seem to possess some kind of terrible magic, which allows them to cause harm even from far away. Again, this seems wrong beyond all possible definition of the word. Is not all order in the world dependent on the simple fairness of having to destroy your enemies with your own body? Perhaps the bizarre things are beyond your ability to deal with as a hatchling. You resolve to grow stronger so that you can bring destruction to them and all their misshapen kind. Avoid the no-tails at all costs, keeping safely away. Attempt to learn and imitate their strange magic. Ooh. Man, what should we do? Grow, avoid, or imitate? This'll prove to show what kind of dragon we will be. I almost want to grow stronger. Turn this into an anime storyline. We'll be the anime protagonist.
I'll destroy them one day. Just you wait. I'm attempting to become the most powerful one in the entire universe. This is my story.
Either grow stronger or learn more about them as a strategy. Ooh. You will need to take some dangerous chances, but perhaps you can learn their way. You try standing on your hind legs as they do, but though it briefly frees your forepaws, that proves to be an unstable position for you. The thought of covering your beautiful body with the skins of other animals seems wrong. Perhaps there is power there, though. There's too much to think about. You lack information, and your core is empty and needs to be filled. For now, you must turn to other things, but perhaps there will be other opportunities to learn about the no-tails. Dang! I should have. I think. You feel something small striking your armor. You turn to see what it is and find nothing. But then it happens again. And again. It is not painful, but it is annoying. Eventually you realize that this must be rain, the sacred water of the sky, which sometimes falls to bless the Great Mother, of which you were told while still in the chamber. Soon, rain is falling everywhere, tumbling and vaulting off of leaves and sliding merrily down the grass. It makes it hard to smell and taste the air and perturbs you as it spatters against your armor. You find shelter in what used to be the den of a family of fur beasts. Their scent lingers only on the edge of your consciousness, and they must have been gone for many suns or even moons. You dig it slightly deeper and broader with your claws and then settle in, watching rain's downward dive. We should have chosen violence. Yes, this should suffice for now. Surely grander layers await you in the future, but you feel comfortable and safe in Earth's body. At last, you have a moment to think. You pause, considering your situation. A moment of reflection will make your current feelings and thoughts clear. Awareness of one's own state of being is key to survival in this harsh and beautiful world. No trace of the no-tails can be smelled near your den. Explore the valley and find treasures and seek the entrance to the Great Green. Your body is in fine condition. Your abilities are unaffected by any wounds. You are hungry. Your core sings a growling song of emptiness occasionally to remind you of your duty as a destroyer of all life. The bauble inspires you, very slightly increasing all four elements. Oh, you may also draw your thoughts toward any treasures or artifacts you have. Oh. While simple and lacking any powers, This bauble reminds you of your very first success. Here you can recall the many denizens of the great green you will meet. This is a white black. Known for being both clever and annoying in equal measure. Like their close relations, the Blackburns, their intelligence is beyond question. Few, if any, being so small, can boast such dense and inventive minds. However, their cleverness is sometimes so extreme that it becomes stupidity. They are quite mercenary, sometimes ripping pieces off of much larger beasts to eat and leaving them bleeding, but also very proud, quite convinced of their own superiority. Wow. And if you wish to leave the waking dream of this life and return to your other reality or change certain aspects of this one, you will find such thoughts here. Your progress will automatically be saved and remembered, so do not fear the void. Oh. Cool. I love this. That's awesome. Your relationship with the Great Four, the elements which make up reality, will be your key to survival. At any time, you may draw your thoughts towards the elements to more clearly comprehend their gifts. Each element bears a sigil which will grow and change as you gather more of the infinite truths of the world to yourself, and each governs a different aspect of your abilities. So this one's pretty small. The fire element governs your physical strength and ferocity, as well as the power of your fiery breath. Water element governs your perception, empathy, flexibility, and stealth. Earth element governs endurance, health, and fortitude. The more you understand and imitate this element, the more patient and difficult to destroy you will become. Ooh. The air element governs quickness and intellect. Agility of both body and mind belong to this sphere. As you grow in understanding and experience, your degree of enlightenment within the four elements will increase. Each degree brings gifts. By recalling each specific element, you can remember which gifts you have earned and what temporary factors, such as injuries, may be affecting it. Earning gifts is not affected by temporary effects, and only when your natural level of enlightenment is high enough will you gain new abilities. Already your actions and decisions have strengthened your connections and granted you certain advantages, such as you've achieved the first grade of mastery in the fire element. You may now use Power Strike, a physical attack which deals something. You've achieved first grade mastery in the water element. You can now use Flowing Strike, a water technique which does light physical damage. Earth element. You may now brace in combat, which does not harm your opponent but greatly reduces incoming damage. This also... okay. Use Swift Strike, a clawing air attack which deals light physical damage and may harm your opponent before it has a chance to harm you. Nice. There are many ways to increase these masteries, such as learning secrets, observing nature, and imitating the qualities of the elements. By making choices and discovering new things, you will grow in your understanding of the elements of reality. Remember that failure is a far better teacher than success. Mistakes and losses bring with them the best lessons. If you lose a challenge, you may suffer in the short term, but your elemental abilities are likely to increase. Certain treasures and gifts may also affect your elemental affinities. This cozy nook is a good place to rest. If your body has been damaged, it will slowly mend on its own. But spending a sun resting here will greatly increase the speed at which you recover. A few scratches will not hinder you, but any significant wound will impact your ability to hunt, to fight, or even to think clearly. The rain has passed and the great above has cleared, but the world is darkening. Night must be approaching. You slip out of your den to investigate. Whoa. You emerge in time to see your first sun ending, and as he dies in scarlet glory, new, smaller illuminations are born in the opposite corner of the sky. By the time sun is gone completely, they dominate the great above, a parade of holy light marching in a slow circle dance. You were taught of the stars while still in the chamber, but seeing them with your own eyes is a true wonder. Each of the stars has color, a brightness not quite like any other. Some are red as the body of fire, some green as the grasses of earth, some blue as the deeps of water, some white as the clouds of the air. Some stand quietly, firm in their color, and some sparkle and flash, shimmering gaily. Even in the great above, the four sacred elements hold their being. A cool wind blows over you, ruffling your feathers. Inspiration is striking. You feel compelled to let your voice ring out in song. What shall you sing? Remain silent, let the stars keep singing. Sing a lesser hymn to all of them. Sing a hymn of earth, water, air, fire. Oh yeah. It is almost time for bed. Earth. I sing of the greatness of earth, that which sustains and supports, which nurtures and orders. Oh wait. Yeah. I sing of the earth beneath my claws, body of bodies, who birthed all things from her own sacred flesh, who gives us a place to rest, to live, to fly amidst the void. I sing to the earth within, the solid, structured order of the body, strength of my scales, solidness of bone, hills and valleys of my flesh, growing greater with every sun, every turning. I sing of earth, which silently abides forever, resisting destruction and without boundary. I am a mighty mountain, patient, immovable, and serene. Other beings see my greatness from afar, and their souls are filled with awe and wonder. I may be scarred, but never overthrown. My armor is stone, my feathers are trees. Praise to earth, who carries us all, and who does not feel the weight, who teaches us to outlive that which vexes us, to see the slow, still solution amidst the clamor of complexity, to walk as one eternal in this ephemeral world, praise to earth, which is, was, and shall be. The nearby hills echo your song back to you as if blessing you with their tranquility and fortitude. Let patience and wisdom be your guides. They seem to sing. Be like one of us, above and yet below, around and yet within. Dang! And with that, we have to end there. Guys, yeah, oof, nice choice for the hymn of the earth, dude. Yeah, that was silent. Oh, sorry. You wanted me to stay silent and watch the star. That would have been a good option, to be honest. But I wanted to see the star, the Earth option. Well, guys, that was a nice place to end. Guys, we haven't played the full game. I will say, I did forget to mention this at the start. The creators of the game, they sent me a Steam key, so I got the entire game for free. Let's see, how much is it in the Steam store? The full game is $20. Seeing as I'm almost willing to say that it's worth it. Oh yeah, well, that was interesting. I love the art. The art's great. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, I think. The music was fantastic. It was very immersive. The story was... I mean, I wrote some quotes. Some really good quotes. Yeah, the story, the verbiage of everything. Yeah. The art, everything about this was fantastic. I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. This was awesome. I can't wait to see to return. I can't wait to return to this game. I am yeah, it's the storyteller language, as Genesis says. Yeah. It is indeed very inspiring. It's yeah, dude. Oh, put certain words together, and it'll hit you. Oh, jeez. Sadly, where's the time gone? I felt like 30 minutes, but it's been 2 hours. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the living heck out of the like button. Subscribe to the patch if you're new. This was a pretty good game. I'm glad I didn't get too scared because of the maturity rating and just decided to play a different game. I'm glad I didn't do that. I think we found a hidden gem. We have once again found another game to return to. Now, here's the question. Is this better? Because I am ranking these games as I go. Is it better than last week's game. Arcade again. No. I wouldn't say it's better than Arcade again. Arcade again? It's better than Octomaze, I will say that. We have Octomaze. Do not press the button. This way madness lies. And dive the depths. Probably not dive the depths. Maybe? I don't know. Just below dive the depths, so it's better than this way madness lies. The one with the girls that that are in a acting class. Honestly, I'd agree with that. That game was good. That's not to say that it's crap. Let me just write this down. All right. Now that I've put that on a list, yeah. All right. We have a lot of games we're returning to. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your night. Please follow me on my social media handles. Check out the description. Smash the living heck out of the like button and subscribe. And remember, don't forget, we will be playing Fortnite. I have something figured out. I won't be streaming Fortnite on my computer. It'll probably... Wrong screen. It'll probably be on my Xbox, and the Xbox will be... I'll fandangle something. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you on Friday to welcome you into your weekend with some Fortnite. And, well, if that's not of interest to you, Monday we will be streaming Minecraft. So, keep on the lookout. Don't forget, don't be a cactus. God bless. Don't stress. And I'll see you Friday. Take care, everyone. Rest easy. Have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you in a couple days.